Hello, dear Capricorn. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. This is your March, mid-March, I should say, 2019 general and love reading. This is the divine spread. I'm doing the Karma Dharma position. And today's the 18th of March. They're a little bit late, but it could not be helped. So it's worth the wait. You get so many cards. So let's do your reading, dear Capricorn. We're still in Mercury retrograde, which is really hard. Pisces time, the sun is still in Pisces at the last 3 degrees. So we're a couple of days before the equinox and the full moon in Libra. So Libra is the natural house of partnership, relationship, other people. So let's see what is showing up for you at this time. Hopefully you've all been well. We are moving this week through quite, difficult moments. Let's take your card, Karma Dharma for Capricorn. And we've got Gemini, the lovers. And this is, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So this is a relationship we're looking at, obviously, whether it's romantic or not. This is a head over heart decision. Gemini usually uses their logic. They're not quite logic. No one is at the moment with Mercury. Mercury is the left brain. There is no clarity. There is no communication that is clear at this time. So do not sign anything yet the next couple of weeks. So up another 10 days at least before you do anything in relation to Mercury. And Mercury is, of course, writing, speaking, communicating, publishing. It's also education. And let's not forget that Mercury also rules Virgo. So yeah, Mercury is for everyone in some placement in their chart. So we are all affected depending on which house it's in. So I'm using the Connolly Tarot for your reading. They're nice, vibrant colors, and they show up well on the screen. I like to change the decks for more fresh energy. Let's take the cards. Your divine spread. So Capricorn, what is happening for you? Wow. Okay, we've got 2 cards. Wow. The 10 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles, and I will keep them in the foundation area. This is where they fell. I will cut the cards right now, Capricorn. So some of you I know in the past have been dealing with Aquarian energy. So we've got air energy here with the 10 of Swords. As I always say, this is the darkest before the dawn. Now, the thing is that if you are Capricorn rising, then Pisces is your 3rd house of communication, siblings, neighbors, writing, speaking. Let's take your cards. What's in the hidden position that you don't see? So 8 of Pentacles, very Capricornian. In the recent past, 9 of Cups. In the now position, you've got materialism. This is the devil. This is the devil, but obviously it's depicted very differently here. It's called materialism. So being chained and bound by physical, tangible energies. And of course, this is your card, dear Capricorn. This is the devil. In other decks here, obviously it's not the devil. But what I like about it is the background and the rainbow with a woman there. So the rainbow is showing promise of something good that's behind you right now, something that you obviously can't see. Let's see what is in your goal position. Queen of Swords. Remember I said Aquarius, maybe, or Gemini energies here. Let's take the action and advice. You have the Strength card, so you need to stay with it, run with it, and let's see what the result is, the outcome. Wow. Okay, so 6 of Wands, beautiful. Let's take the divine position. Planetarily, what's going on for Capricorn? So we've got Earth here. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've also got Cups. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Okay, so what's happening planetarily? How is your life affected at this time? And we have the 8 of Swords. Wow. Okay, so it looks as though she's looking, he is, I should say, looking outside of where he is and fearing what? Going out, fearing that leaving your safe haven is a worry, leaving where you've been and going out into the world on your own could be for some of you. Some of you may have fears of leaving a home and moving out into the world on your own, being the individual and standing on your own. Now, again, they're swords. I'm going to take another card. This is only a perception that you are being troubled by at this time. Let's take another card. And we've got the 2 of Wands. So, yeah, there's that door. Some of you are actually hoping to go to a distant place. He's holding the world ball. As I always say with the 2 of Wands, this is moving through a new doorway. But there is a fear of this. There is a fear of your security, leaving behind your security. Now, if we think about it, Saturn, Pluto, and the South Node are in your sign. So you need to leave what is in the past in the past. You need to move forward. And when I say move forward, move into, and this could be changing your foundation. Because we have these cards here, the 10 of Swords, in your home area, your foundation area, I think that a lot of you are fearing change. Fearing change, you're not very risk-taking. You're fearing taking a risk. Others of you could be fearing just changing your place of work. Maybe this is a risk that you're wanting to take, but you are wondering whether it's going to be worth it, whether you will be stable and secure. I think that you are worried about your security right now. And that's probably why, because the materialism here card, the Devil card, is all about work restrictions, a boss. This could even be a narcissistic partner, and you've been maybe kept prisoner in your home. And when I say not literally, how it could be one person out there that this is literal that I'm talking to, but you know, metaphorically and emotionally, you feel as though you are trapped. You have been kept away from the world, and your dream is to move through a new door and travel the world. You want change, but you are fearing it at the same time. That's what I feel here. Now, in the hidden position, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Here is the 3 of Pentacles. So this is usually the card of, you know, growth and expansion, but being noticed by your peers that you have got the ability to work skillfully. For others of you, of course, this could mean that you are worried about not having the skills, worried about people not noticing your efforts, and you feel as though, and I'm going to say that there could be 3 people, and I'm not talking romantically right now, there could be, because there is 3 pentacles here, this could be a situation of jealousy. So jealousy around work, this is backstabbing, this is deception, this is seriously fighting for what is yours, trying to hold on, as I said, to your stability, whether this is through your earned income or whether this is through your emotional and personal life in a romantic sense. Some of you, okay? Others of you, because this is your foundation, for others of you, I feel as though whatever suffering you have gone through, you're on your way to recovery, okay? Because you have obviously got other people there for you. There is support. Now, usually in the traditional tarot, this is showing someone in a church. This doesn't really look like a church, but it still does with the window in the background there, the glass there. But yeah, there is support through religion, through your beliefs, through groups and associations, I'm going to say. For others of you, there could be jealousy in that sense. But I feel as though I'm talking to someone specifically that the suffering is over. This is the end of suffering, and you are going to start something new. Now, if this was either in career or in a personal situation, and this is on a collective scale for a lot of you, that because the 10 breaks down to the ace, you are beginning something new. And this could be you're using your logic and you're using your hands, as well as it could involve some finances that you need to invest in. Okay, and you could have people that are behind you on this and helping you with the finances. Maybe that was the worry. And your dream of looking into the future, moving through something new that could be creative, that you have created, because the action and advice position is the card of Leo, and Leo is the house of creativity. Okay, and Leo likes to be up on stage. They like to perform, but it's going to take patience. It's going to take time, and you need to trust in the process. Now, here in what is hidden from you, yes, you've got your eye on your goal. You are working very hard, but you are stopping to think. You're looking into the future. Actually, this guy is actually looking to the past. He's focusing on something from the past, something that he started working on. Maybe some of you have picked up on something that you had worked on and you are just restarting it at this time. So maybe this was something that you love doing, because here with the 9 of Cups, this is a wish come true. If this is a hobby that's turned into a career, well, of course you would have the 9 of Cups. Okay, for those of you that are still in this energy of the 10 of Swords, this could be over drinking, over binging with the materialism, the Devil card. This can speak of, yes, trying to drown out your sorrows. This is Pisces time, which can speak of, taking drugs, medicine, anything to make you forget, anything to make you, to supposedly give you strength to move on. But it's not. You're going in a vicious circle. That's what the devil is all about. For others of you, if this is a work project, as I said, that you've come back to, you are seriously putting hard work into it. Now, with the Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Swords is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Usually, yes, she's someone who will speak her truth, whether it hurts or not. But I feel that she's at this point, and the Queens are all about knowledge. There is a very strong, knowledgeable energy here. Now, if this is your energy, then through what you are perceiving and what you are speaking, see that butterfly, there is a transformation and some change that's coming through. So there is promise of change here and promise of, what is the butterfly? It's a beautiful energy. Okay, the butterfly is lightness of being. It's leaving the burden. Okay, and the butterfly also can speak of many partners, because what the butterfly does is she takes the pollen from one flower to the other. Okay, so that could speak, the butterfly can also speak of sexuality and having too many sexual partners. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, as I say, is truth. That sword can speak the truth. It can also cut through the crap, through communication. But this would be the area of your career, your status. Some of you could actually seriously be cutting out someone from your life. If you've been living with someone, you could be worried about moving out, but you will be doing that. For others of you, because as I said again, this is the area of your status. You could be married and going through divorce. You know, after the 10 is finishing up. It's the end. Because the 3, yes, could speak of a love triangle. Now here we've got a head over heart decision. So it is a choice in love. So some of you do have a choice. You are using your logic and your heart. And I would say that the heart should win instead of the logic. This is what's on your mind, to look, you know, do the math, add up, add and subtract. But in actual fact, what will work for you will be using your heart. And what does your heart tell you? It says that, yes, you've got the strength. You need to trust in the divine. Okay, this is a card of courage. You've got the courage, you've got the strength, you've got the ability. And the outcome is the 6 of Wands, which means that you will come to a point of balance. See, you've got another 6 here. You've got 2 6s. 2 6s equal a 12. Yes, you may have sacrificed too much, may have waited too much. Only a little bit more. You have to wait just a little bit more, dear Capricorn. Let's take 2 cards on the Gemini card, the Lovers, which is Karma Dharma. Now, this is probably a past life karmic relationship for those of you that are, you know, dealing with romance. Even if this is a friendship, doesn't matter. That's still a relationship. Let's see. And we have the 7 of Swords. And we also have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Now the King of Wands is someone who is very spontaneous. He's a go-getter. He's a leader. In this Connolly Tarot, I'm not that crazy about his attitude. It looks as though he is having some sort of a conversation. Now, the King of Wands is someone who is driven by his passion. So having him on top of the Lovers speaks of this person being very fiery. Could be a Leo, more than likely. We've got Leo here. But also we've got air. So it could be someone who's got strong fire. Leo, Aquarius could be. Now for others of you, we could be talking about 2 different people. 2 different people. We could be talking about an air sign. We've also got Capricorn here. And Capricorn rules Aquarius. Oh, sorry, Saturn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn also rules Aquarius. Now, Venus is in Aquarius at this time. So, you know, Aquarius is all about intelligence. And this is the 7 of Swords, which does speak of intelligence, but it also speaks of stealth. Now, it's funny, you know, that with this card, I always say, and I said this exactly the same thing in the Aries reading, which I just did, Make Love Not War. This card actually is the card that gives me that, that term. So look at the war here. See those Two of Swords that are up in the dark clouds. These people are actually making music, and music is harmony, isn't it? They're not focusing on those Five of Swords, which is a conflict. It's instead of verbalizing, you know, harsh words to each other, they're actually focusing on something else, something that they love to do. So this card could also speak of changing your perception and the way you see things. Now, 7, again, the divine, rings the divine. So let me take some more cards. Now, with the Queen of Swords, I see that even though this is usually not you, dear Capricorn, as I said with that butterfly, which speaks of transformation and sexuality, she's pointing straight at the Strength card, at the card of Leo. So some of you could have strong Leo in your chart. You could have, you know, a fiery energy, because we've got more wands here. And therefore, you could be coming from a place, because the Queen of Swords is someone who's obviously been through turmoil in the past, and therefore she's very careful with her heart. She's not open-hearted. But could it be that a new relationship comes in with which is obviously dealing with passion, desire? Could that be because, yes, we've got the Nine of Cups here, but there aren't a lot of cups here. So there is more passion than what emotion at this time. Let me take a card on the Eight of Pentacles, which is in the hidden position. And we've got the Page of Wands. There it is, the message that is coming through. Now, this is obviously a risk that you are wanting to take. This page is very adventurous. He is someone who usually travels the world. He's very abundant financially. He comes from a background of abundance and privileged people. So he is a little bit spoilt. Now he's holding the Ace of Wands, which is inspiration, passion, and fire. So yes, he is obviously sending a message, or you are receiving a message from a fiery energy, which speaks of, you know, let's take that journey, let's go on that adventure, let's move, because pages bring in change. And I feel that this message is something that you've been wanting, or you've been hoping for. Wow. And we've got the Nine of Swords here as well. So there is a lot of worry. We've got the 9 and the 10 of Swords, and I'm going to leave that card there. It is the 9, which says that it is the end. 9 and 10 equal 19. And 19 is the number of the sun, which is Leo. And again, Leo is risk-taking. Leo is children. Let's look at that 9 of Cups. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. So Libran energy. Equal giving and receiving. Why do I see this card with as being two people are together, but they're amongst strangers? And they are together. They're equal. So this could be some people, this couple, they are meeting in a place where people don't know them. So this could have been, I'm thinking, a meeting that was made at a different place, could be, and there was a lot of equal giving and receiving. This is another 6. Libra is the partnership house, and it is Pentacles, so it is very Yes, the Six of Pentacles can speak of giving money out. It can speak of child support, okay, because that is Libra, and it usually shows someone giving to the needy, someone giving to others. Is it equal on top of the Nine of Cups? I would say yes, it is. So let's look at the materialism, the devil, and we've got the Four of Pentacles. So holding on for dear life, as I said, being worried about moving on, about leaving your security. Okay, so Four of Pentacles is usually Taurian energy for me, and Taurus is what we value. So you are still at the point of valuing what is physical and tangible in your life. And dear Capricorn, life is not only about what we have in our hands, it's also what we feel in our heart. And many times, yes, through hard work, I understand, but we need to focus with the North Node in Cancer. We need to focus on our heart, our home, our stability. Let's look at the Queen of Swords and at our foundation. Queen of Swords has the Three of Wands. There's another three. So Three of Wands is, she's already started something, and she's at the point of waiting to see the manifestation. Okay, she has got fire within her. I truly believe that. And the Three of Wands, yes, can speak of career. So this is, it looks as though there is some point of success here. And I think that you are using your wit and your intelligence as well as your passion. For those of you that are doing career, growing your career, you are being noticed, of course. But again, with the Three of Wands, it's looking out to the horizon. Again, looking at travel, looking at foreigners, foreign places and people, different cultures. It's very Sagittarian, this energy. Let's look at the Strength card. And you've got the World card, which is, again, the world at large. The end of some karmic cycle, the successful completion. Again, this is very fixed energy. And Leo is, again, in this card. Of course, it's Saturnian. We have Leo, Aquarius usually, Scorpio and Taurus here. So they're the four fixed signs. Leo is the fixed sign as well. But Leo is spontaneous. They do like to move. Now the world, as I said, the world is your oyster. Okay? The world is in your hands. Yes, here we are. The Two of Wands, sorry. So yes. So I believe that what you are starting now, and you've got the strength because you've got this lion with you. You are not alone. Even though you've got the lion inside of you, the lion is not real there. It's your strength. And you've got the strength to be up on stage. You've got the strength to be congratulated, to be the example for others, whether this is in business or if you've needed to be strong to finish up a karmic cycle in your life, and therefore through endings come beginnings, of course. This is one of the most successful cards in the tarot. Wow. And we've got the King of Pentacles at the base of your reading. So we've got two kings. Now this can be a same-sex relationship. We've got two kings. But their energies are very different. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now for some of you, this could be your energy, of course. And you may have been dealing with another fire sign. I did say fire, and maybe leaving an air sign behind, or you are leaving behind, for some of you, someone who's got strong air and fire in their chart. Now, the King of Pentacles, I usually see as Taurian energy. As I said, Uranus is in Taurus. We are leaving behind what is not of value to us. And I did want to look at the Six of Wands. So the King of Pentacles is all about stability. He's all about, you know, being grounded. Again, he's not someone who will not take care of his people. For some people, the King of Pentacles is very miser stricken because he only focuses on finances. So could you, if for those of you that are dealing with a Taurian, could you have had enough of someone who's only very business minded, only works? Okay, the only thing that they know to do is work. But, you know, he's someone who is very prideful with what they have, with what they can offer. That's on a materialistic. Of course, they can be stable in an emotional level, but they're not as emotional as the King of Cups. Let's look at the Six of Wands. And you know, the Six of Wands can mean ego. I feel that there is strong ego with this King of Wands. And we've got the Six of Swords. So moving away, moving from difficult to calmer waters, 2 sixes. As I said, it will take a little bit of time. You've got a few sixes. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sixes. 4 sixes are 24. They break down to the 6 again. So let's take one more card on the divine position. Yeah, so some of you, you're taking what you feel passionate about and moving away. You are crossing a bridge at this time. Crossing a bridge. It's funny that, you know, with the Six of Wands, he is looking towards the past. And it looks like there is some sort of a conversation happening between the King of Wands and this success here. And I don't know if this King of Wands is someone who'd be talking to himself. But, you know, the illustration does not show us who is there. So maybe we're not supposed to know. Let's look at this position here. And wow, 4 of Wands, which speaks of stability, longevity, celebration. There are 2 people in this card, and this talks about a partnership. So going through that new doorway, and this is the 6 of Wands if we add the wands all together. 4 and 2 are 6. Some of you are dealing with someone who's at a distance, and that's where your love probably is. For others of you, you are hoping to visit family. There's going to be a lot of wine tasting where you will be visiting. As you can see, a lot of celebrations with wine. Wine heals the emotions as well as the heart. We have a Greek saying. So this is beautiful. 4 of Wands. This could even be a housewarming party. For others of you, as I said, you're going to visit family. Others of you could be, for those of you that are single, are going to a wedding. But for most of you, I believe that this is the stability that you're looking for. And, you know, you are going through major change, especially with the nodes, the South Node in your sign. This is karma. You know, the South Node is all about karma. So I'm going to take some Sibillas right now. Okay, let me take some Sibillas on the Karma Dharma position, which is the Lovers, the 7 of Swords, and the King of Wands. We have the Speranza, which is hope. Okay, sometimes it is fears, our fears coming up to the surface. The fear of leaving, this is the 8 of Cups. The fear of moving on. This is the Donna Maritata, she's the married woman with the children. This is like Empress. The Empress, the qualities, she's very giving, she's amazing, she's an amazing mother, and, you know, she puts motherhood ahead of everything else. So for some of you, you know, this could even be You are worried about leaving your mum, leaving your home. And, oh, wow, that's funny. The Donna Maritata, after that, we have the Lamante. So some of you could be leaving a marriage, a family situation where you've got children because there is someone else that you are attracted to, someone that is serenading you, someone that is wining and dining you. Even though there is a fear of leaving the behind where it should be, I still believe that you're going to go with your heart. We've got the advice card as Leo here. Now, I feel as though some of you could be coming out and letting your families know about your sexual preferences. As I said, we've got 2 kings here, so this could be, because we've got 2 kings and a queen, for some of you, you could be leaving a partner, whether this is female or male, which is not what this is not a relationship that you prefer to be in, and you are coming out with your wants and needs, your sexual wants and needs. So, the Lovers card is all about, as you can see, the lovers are in the nude here. They're in their birth suit. So it does speak very strongly about sexuality as well. So I feel as though for some of you, yes, this could be a relationship, a same-sex relationship that you are talking to your family about. For some of you, your mother will support you, I feel. For others of you, you could be needing to move on because members of your family need to get used to the idea. So let's take 3 Sibillas on the divine position. So 8 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and 4 of Wands. So we've got Disgrazia, the Tower moment. This is the 7 of Swords. But it's also Uranus, okay? Uranus and in Taurus. So we're looking at our values. We've got Giovina Fanciulla. Suddenly something changes and something new comes in. Now this is the Virgin. Could be a young woman, but it can also be just pure new energy. And we've got the Sospiri. And the Sospiri is someone waiting. This is like the 3 of Wands. Okay, the seeds have been sown. It is a time of waiting to receive what you've planted, what you will take, the fruits of your labor. This is the 6 of Swords as well. So I'm just looking at these cards. I'm trying to see what other messages. So suddenly this is a decision and a big change in what you perceive. Now, the Tower is always, if you cannot bring the change in, it will come anyway. Suddenly you won't even understand how you're on new territory, and you're on your way to having the change. And I think that it could take even up to 3 months before you have the outcome here, the divine blessings. Let me take one more card. And we've got the Merchant. So the Merchant does speak of import-export, but it does speak of a lot of thought having been put into business, contracts. And there is time, even transformation takes time. This is a number 13, so very Scorpio. And Scorpio is, of course, don't forget, Scorpio rules the sexual organs. It's all about intimacy. Here we've got a young female and an older female, which could be at a distance to each other. Again, we are looking at a same-sex relationship. Whether it's female or male doesn't really matter. And I would like to also see, I just want to see what the hidden position is showing. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So we've got jealousy, gelosia, Eight of Swords, again the worry card, and it's on top of the Eight of Pentacles. So worries around work, worries about what you do every day, and worries about going on that new adventure. Now, the worry is here, Nine of Swords. Again, this is past regrets. Some of you are really regretting not living your life to the standard that you should, maybe having invested way too much time on work and not things that you love to do, things that you are passionate about. Now, we've got Bambino here. Bambino, it could be a child or it could be just a new energy. Some of you have got worries about your children leaving home, what their future is all about with work, with what they do. It's natural for a parent to worry, obviously. Now, I do believe that there could be a pregnancy in the cards here that may come out of the blue, and it wasn't a planned pregnancy, I feel here. And that obviously I won't be speaking to 10 of you, I'll be talking to 1 or 2 of you. So some of you that are in this position, let me take another card for Delta. Okay, so the Nine of Cups. I believe that people will probably be happy for you. This is the Nine of Cups, and you've got the Nine of Cups here again. The people around you are loyal. You have friends, family members that will stick by you. The Fidelta is a best friend. This could even be a best friend, okay, that is there for you, dear Capricorn. And, you know, I would just like to say that I'm going to take an angel answer for you. But before I do that, I'm going to take one more card on the Devil and the Four of Pentacles. One more card. What is that materialism card about? So it's all about physical and tangible things. And the Nine of Pentacles. So do we put work above our emotional self? Because this is someone who is focusing on their money only, but they're sitting alone. There is loneliness, even if there is abundance in all that money here, all that abundance. It's not good enough when we don't have someone to share it with. And this is the card of Virgo. So yeah, Virgo is also about health. So the Nine of Pentacles is a card of money. For some of you that are going through health issues at this time, it's probably because you are saving up for a rainy day. Maybe this could be the treatment that you are going through, could be costing you. And that way, and in that sense, I mean, you are not leaving home much. You are staying more at home for some of you at this time, okay? And you are fantasizing about the future and about life outside, and again, outside of your home. Outside of your home. Okay, so are you ready, Capricorn? Archangel Michael, can you please answer? Give me an answer for dear Capricorn and what they are asking. Let's see if we can answer this. So we've got forgiveness. Forgiveness. And you know that forgiving and letting go of whatever pain is in your heart will obviously, you will make space in your heart for something new to come in. So do not carry hatred, do not carry hurt and pain in your heart. You need to be able to forgive, to release. So let's look at the card Forgiveness can work miracles. When you release the past, a weight is lifted from your shoulders and a sense of freedom washes over you. Ask your angels to help you let go of sadness or pain caused by others so that you can be free. Oh, wow. That is so in touch with your reading. This card can also refer to a need for self-forgiveness. It's time to let go of any guilt you're holding on to regarding past mistakes you may have made. Give yourself credit for having tried your best, even if the results weren't what you would have liked. Focus on the changes you've made since then that have made you a better person. Interesting. Okay, so dear Capricorn, I do hope that that was of help for you. I do feel that there is a sense of imprisonment, mentally, emotionally, physical at this time. But I believe that once the sun moves into Aries plus Mercury moves direct roughly mid, I feel as though we're going to have blessings around mid-April. So that would probably be a good time to start moving on. Leave behind what you need to. Leave your ego behind. You know, this is a very humbling experience that you could be going through. Okay, so you can move on. This is obviously a perception that you couldn't, right? So I would say for some of you, leave those thoughts behind and just travel light and travel lightly. Leave those thoughts behind. Leave them in the past. Leave that hatred, leave that evil in the past. And when I say evil, if you were dealing with a narcissistic character in your life, whoever that was. All right, so you're moving into serenity, and I love that. This is the end of karma for a lot of you. It's not going to be for all of you. This is a general reading. If you need your own reading, please reach out. All the information is below in the description box. But don't forget to watch your moon and rising. You could receive more messages through there. All right? All right. Thank you so much, dear Capricorn. Sending you lots of love and blessings.